This channel is for adult collectors and not for kids. Okay, guys, check this out. I have been looking forward to this thing for a long time. My sweetheart ordered this for me for Christmas, and it just showed up on the last day of March. So it was supposed to be here in time for Christmas, but, you know, everything took a long time shipping over from China. Anyway, this thing is totally worth the wait. It is a 1/12 scaled giant wolf that is made to go alongside your 1/12 figures. Right now, I've got one of my Mythic Legions figures up on top of him. And the Mythic Legions figures look great with him. My girlfriend also picked up an orc. And I took some photos of the orc riding on his back. And it works. It looks good. But the Mythic Legions figures are just bigger and bulkier. This Moria orc is really cool, though. He's an ugly little cuss. Anyway, that's enough for the orc. Let's get back to the wolf. So this thing is giant. And it's really, really cool. So let's take a look at him. Something really neat is you can take everything off of him. This piece comes off, plugs in there with this plug, but they give you this nice little plug that fits in the hole so you don't mess his hair up. So there, now it looks like he, doesn't have a big ass hole in him. I'm gonna do something where I make a pair of reins. I like this big bone helmet. It's cool. It's really cool looking, but you can't see the wolf's face, and the wolf's face is really nice. This thing is gorgeous. He's articulated. His mouth opens and closes. He's really sturdy. Like, I was afraid that the joints might be loose and kind of wonky. Afraid to pose him. But no, it's super stiff. You can pose him. He's really poseable. It's that nice and sturdy sort of a feeling to him. It doesn't feel cheap. Look at all the detail. Look at all the pouches and the bones. It's a big old tail. Doesn't that Mythic Legions figure look awesome on top of him? It looks like they were made to go together. So my sweetie got this for me from Big Bad Toy Store. It's in stock right now. They also have a black version of him that I would like to get that also, but these are like $150 a pop, and so I don't think I'm going to get more than one. It's too expensive to get more, and it's huge. Like this thing is gigantic. I just don't think I have the space. I don't have the space or the money for another one. But man, this is awesome. I'm super glad I have this thing. It is really cool looking. I'm going to take a lot of nice photos of him and put it up on the blog. I took some photos of him and put them up there already, but I'll take some nice ones where he's out in the outside and show him off there. They did a good paint job on it too. I haven't touched it up at all yet, and it looks really nice. Okay, so if you need a giant-sized wolf for your fantasy figures, actually this would work in a lot of different things. I guess you could use it for your sci-fi figures, but yeah, it's more like a fantasy thing. For your Lord of the Rings figures, you could have your orcs riding on him. It looks more like the wolves that I envisioned in my mind reading Tolkien instead of the sort of hyena-looking type that they used in the films. I pictured giant wolves, and this fits that to a T. So you could have these in your Lord of the Rings collection, or like I'm going to use them with my Mythic Legions figures. Or if you wanted to ditch Battle Cat, you could put He-Man on top of this guy and that would work. But really nice, big giant monster wolf. You should pick one up today. Okay guys, I will talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by.